to my family, my friends, my colleagues, my relatives, to those who are associated with what I'm about to talk today, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I decided to choose a career I wanted to go rather than the one you wanted me to go. I'm sorry I underachieved according to your skills, your measurements. I'm sorry that I didn't live up to the potential you wanted me to. I'm sorry that I didn't realize according to you, not doing what you demanded, not doing what you wanted, not following a career that you wanted me to. It's called failing. I'm sorry that I didn't study the subjects that you wanted me to study and instead went for the ones that I wanted to. I'm sorry that I decided to follow my own dreams rather than the ones you wanted me to. I'm sorry, but this is just not who I am. This is just not who you can expect me to be. You can't change me, and that's a fact. You gotta deal with it. You can be mad at me all you want about it. You can cut contact with me. We can no longer have a smooth relationship like you used to. You can no longer be in speaking terms with me. I seriously don't care, because the more you think about it, the more you're gonna realize that you are the crazy one in this circumstance. Because let's face it, controlling someone's mind and forcing them to do something, whether he or she likes it or not. I only have one word to describe that kind of act, and that is called slavery. It's ancient history all over again. Only difference, back in the day, people like to claim the entire person as a slave, where now you're trying to control someone's mind, not the body. You're trying to make someone's mind come under your command, come under your control. Not many people realize this, but if you think deep, if you think into this scenario, you realize that slavery is still there. We sometimes let ancient history go into the past because of slavery. Not many people like to talk about it. Some people hate it. Yes, it's unfair to humans, but what we don't realize is that slavery still exists. But not that kind of slavery, a new kind of slavery, controlling the mind rather than the body. But nobody realizes because it's not that obvious. Yes, that's the difference. Because let's face it, forcing someone to do something whether he likes it or not, does that ring any bells? Because that's just the exact definition of slavery. Okay, I may have pushed it a little bit too far when I said slavery, but just trying to make a point here. Okay, so some of you may be quick to defend when I said the word slavery by saying, oh, we want the best for him or her. Okay, so let's put it this way. If you are asking me to follow something, if you are asking me to do something because you know the best for me, I have an opportunity to ask one question at your face. Who knows the best about me? You or me? An obvious answer, man. No prizes for guessing. So I may have gone a little bit broke there with my comments, so I'm just gonna take it down a notch and say it in simpler, less controversial words, so that you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so yes, I kind of get what you mean when you say you want the best for a person. You want him to get a luxurious job. You want him to live in a big ass mansion, supported. Even if it's not a big ass mansion, you want him to support his family nicely, live his life, not being broke, etc, etc. I get it. I also get the fact that money is the thing that gets you healthcare, food, facilities, supplies, etc, etc. I'm not one of those ancient geeks who dwell on the past and say health is greater than wealth. I don't start shit now. Nope. Everybody realize the moment you get ill, the one thing you need is money. Healthcare. I said healthcare. It's expensive. You need money for healthcare. That's why poor people can. Okay, so I'm not gonna compare with poor people, but we all get the fact that healthcare is expensive. Going to the hospital, going to a clinic is expensive. We all accept that fact. We don't give a shit about the common health is greater than wealth. But here's the catch: we only get one life, one dream, one moment, and you're making someone not have the freedom to choose what he wants in that scenario, in that moment, for that dream. I mean, it's great if it works out with the one that you demanded him to go, but if it doesn't, do you really want another life, another person to go through his entire life with fatigue, depression, anxiety, no matter how much money he earns. Because let's face it, if you're earning 500k a week and not enjoying life, you are in a worse position than somebody who earns 10k a week and enjoying a life, always having a smile on his face like me here. So that's all I'm trying to say. Sometimes money is just not the answer. Just let that sink in for a while. So, from what I've talked today, do you really want your friend, your family member, or even somebody whom you know are close to, follow something that they don't want to because of you? Because every karma has no boundary. If that doesn't work out, all the fingers will be pointed back at you. Do you want that to happen, or do you not want that to happen? Just give a think about it, but the next time you force somebody to do something, to follow a career that they don't want to. I'm Samuel De Bruyne. Thank you, everybody.